Hello everyone. So this is Shruti Kaura, founder and CEO of SurelyEnglish.com. Welcome back to my channel, Shruti Kaura IELTS. So today is a very interesting topic that I'm going to take, right? And in today's video, I'm going to discuss about hair, right? How to define somebody's hair. So whenever you are going to define here for somebody, there is an order of adjectives that you have to follow. First, you have to define the length of the hair. That is the first step, the length. Second, the shape of the hair. Third, the color. This is the order of the adjectives that you always have to follow when you are going to define hair. Now, if I take one by one each of the adjective or each of the parameter into detail. So let me tell you, for the length, either you can say that someone has got long hairs, or shoulder length, or medium size, medium length hair, or maybe short hair. That is what you can use for the length. For the shape, you can say wavy hairs, curly hairs, straight hairs, or maybe frizzy hairs. Now, these are for the shapes, but even you can define hairstyles as well. So, if you remember the movies of 60s or 70s, if you remember the famous heroine Mumtaz or Saira Banu, the kind of hairstyles they used to make, some that hairstyle where they had a big bun. So hairs that are actually arranged in a beautiful style, and that is taken away from your forehead. That kind of hairstyle is called as a bouffant hairstyle. The second type of hairstyle is tasseled hairstyle, or the tasseled look. Tasseled look is an untidy look, but that's an attractive look. That's a very attractive look. Even if you look at the word luxuriant, luxuriant is used to define thick and healthy hair. Luxuriant hairs. She has got luxuriant hairs. And even if we say, flowing hairs. So flowing hairs mean that the hairs are hanging in an attractive way. They are flowing, they are hanging in an attractive manner. Then, as I just shared with you, bouffant and tassel, another word is coif hairs. So the coif hairs are actually arranged in a special hairstyle, usually in a humorous way, that is coif hairstyle. Now, most of the time, in today's time, if you look at the corporate look, most of the females, they just take all their hairs back. So that kind of look is called as a swept away look. What do I mean by the swept away look? When you take all your hairs away from your forehead, that's a swept away look. Then if I talk about the color of the hair, so color is not just black, brown, blonde or grey. No, yeah, obviously that's a general way. But if you dig deep into it, the colors are blonde hair color. The blonde hair color is a pale yellow color. Then that's a peroxide blonde as well. Now what do I mean by peroxide blonde? Very light, brown, very light blonde or golden hair that are actually bleached. And the famous peroxide blondes includes this Marilyn Monroe, Madonna, and Princess Diana. So all these hair colors are actually peroxide blondes. The second is strawberry blonde, pale yellow with a hint of ginger. Now what do I mean by ginger? Why I use the word ginger here? Ginger is actually a term used to describe people who are actually having naturally this reddish or orangish look. by birth naturally they have got this reddish or orangish, red and orange is same hair color. So then you say that they have got strawberry blondes. Then of course golden blonde is there, very light golden yellow color, that is golden blonde. Then what is the meaning of auburn? Auburn hair color, that is reddish brown. Auburn is reddish brown. Then ash brown is light, light brown to mid brown, that is ash brown. And if I take very dark black color, that is called as a jet black color. Then very dark, people who are having very dark brown hairs, they are called as brunettes. The word for them is brunettes. Similarly, people who are having red hair color, they are called as redhead. Red and orange is synonymously used because they both are same. So they are called as redhead. Similarly, you use certain terms for the hair color as well, that is bleached. So what do I mean by bleach? Hair that has been lightened, right? Hair that has been lightened by one or more shades. If you lighten the hair color by one or more shades, that we call as a bleached. And similarly, dyed is like you change your hair color to a different shade. And in India, highlights is very common, but nobody is really aware of lowlights. So what do I mean by highlights? Highlights is when you take strands of your hair and you highlight them to a basically lighter color. You bleach them for a lighter shade. But lowlights, it's just the opposite. Lowlights means you take the strands of hair and they are tinted to a darker color. That is how you define hair color. These are some of the words that I have used to define hair color, right? And there is one term that I want you to guess what I want you to actually explain. There is one word called as salt and pepper look. So what is the meaning of salt and pepper look? When there is even sprinkling of grey and dark hairs, that is called as a salt and pepper look. Right. So before I end, it's time to give the bonus tip. There is one idiom that is related to hair. The word hair comes to it. To let one's hair down is an idiom. And what is the meaning of this idiom, to let one's hair down? The meaning of this idiom is to enjoy, to relax. So let's say somebody is telling you, don't worry, you just let your hair down a little bit and enjoy yourself. So all of you, if you have really watched all my videos on this channel, you all can let your hair down, right? So this is Shruti Kaura signing off for today. If you really like this video, feel free to like, share and comment, and be ready for the next video. I'm signing off for today. Thank you so much.